Good Thursday evening to you. Thanks for watching the news at 10. I'm Brian McConkey.
And I'm Megan Gagno. Tonight, more developments about a man who died at the hospital 3 days after being arrested by Irmo Police. The department releasing a timeline of the events that led up to Byron Jackson's death after the man's family demanded transparency. Attorneys for the family say Jackson's death has raised serious questions about both transparency and accountability.
And I walked in there and saw him hooked up to the ventilator. You can imagine how I felt.
Byron Jackson's mother speaking out on Tuesday about her son's death. The 45-year-old died at the hospital days after being taken into custody by Irmo Police. On Tuesday, Jackson's family and attorney Bakari Sellers demanded to know more.
I can tell you that a great deal of disappointment lies with the Irmo Police Department. Their lack of transparency, the somewhat of a baffling way in which they handled this case from the jump.
Sellers is calling for body cam video to be released. Since that news conference, Irmo Police Chief Bobby Dale saying in a statement, quote, "All body-worn camera and dash cam footage is part of that investigation." In accordance with department policy, both officers involved have been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome. Late Wednesday, Irmo Police also releasing a detailed timeline of the incident. According to that timeline, Byron Jackson drove away from police after they got a call about a fight in the New Friars Gate area at around 2:00 a.m. on June 22nd. As officers chased after him, they say Jackson crashed into a pile of debris behind a Dollar General store on Broad River Road, got out of the car and tried to run, resisted arrest, and got into an altercation with officers who then used a taser to place him under arrest. Shortly after being restrained, Jackson struggled to breathe. EMS was called and were told they may be dealing with a drug-related medical emergency after officers found drug paraphernalia. According to police, Jackson went into cardiac arrest on the way to the hospital. SLED was called in to assist with the case around 4 that morning. Jackson was placed on life support and died at the hospital 3 days later.
Even though there is an investigation going on pending right now, we do know that the Irmo Police Department can release the body cam. We do know that body cam footage does exist, and we're asking them to do that.
Now tonight, the Strom law firm is now asking why the department didn't notify the public about the incident until 5 days after it happened and before a holiday weekend. In a statement, they say this about Irmo Police, quote, "They told us there was a high-speed chase, but that wasn't true. Now, for the first time, they're telling us that the officers used a stun gun on Mr. Jackson and hoping we'll overlook that if they smear his name with drug paraphernalia."
Now, the truth is that there is one thing the Irmo Police Department can do, as the statement continues, is to answer the questions this family and our whole community has. They can release the body camera video, but that's the one thing they're not doing. That's the end of that statement. Now, we'll continue to track this story for the very latest developments and everything we cover for you each and every day here at Watch Fox News. We made it easy for you. If you want real-time alerts sent right to your phone, just scan the QR code on that screen right now, and you can always count on the website at WACH.com.